Let's enjoy English school. I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Antony.
And today is January 4th, and we have our destinations article, Aurora Borealis.Aurora
Borealis， 光看到这个名字会觉得哇，这个好像是拉丁文一样的东西啊，到底是什么呢？其实你看到中文就晓得说，哦，原来我们讲的是大家非常非常喜欢的一个大自然神秘又很漂亮的现象，就是极光。所以我们在这个中文的地方，你看到如梦似幻的大自然灯光秀，极光。好的，今天的话主题就是要讲 Aurora Borealis 这个词。
Now, for me, I understand if you look at this title, it's scary. What is this long, hard word? And the Chinese is so simple. It's like,
北极光.
Yeah. The end. It's so easy. But we promise you, we're going to explain this really clearly, and you're going to really love to learn about Aurora Borealis. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.Let's begin with our subtitle today. Enjoy the wonder of the magical northern lights.
OK, 在这边我们的副标题呢写的是 Enjoy the wonder of the magical northern lights. 这个地方老师特别把那个 northern 的这个念法特别念清楚，在这个地方只要提到是北方的，这个时候念 northern， 那个 z 的声音是有声的。之后我们还会提到无声的这个 north 是无声，但是 northern 的时候就会变有声的 z。OK？
This is something you can highlight and write that down, all right? Because this, honestly, it's something very easy to forget. 这边 northern 有震动的话，滑到写下来 and you won't make a mistake later. Sentence 1 says, on dark evenings, people near the North Pole can witness an amazing sight.
好，在第一句这个地方我们就看到 on dark evenings， 好，这部分目前都没有问题。People near the North Pole， 我们先注意一下北极，我们叫说 the， 一定要加 the North。无声的 North Pole 就是北极的意思 The North Pole 无声的这个 th 可是如果提到是 Northern 就会变成是 z 的声音，就是刚刚提到的。好了 People near the North Pole 在北极附近的人们呢有机会可以看到一个非常非常奇异的景象 Amazing 指的是非常非常好的景象，尤其在很晚的这个夜晚里头也可以看到这样的景象哦。
They can look up and see red, green, purple, and yellow lights flashing in the night sky.
好，第二句话还是说了 They can look up 就是抬头往上看天空嘛，对不对 And see red, green, purple, and yellow lights 好，各式各样红色、绿色、紫色、黄色这种光线呢 flashing in the night sky 在夜空上面这样不断的闪烁着。
This colorful light show wasn't created using technology, though. It's the Aurora Borealis, a mysterious gift from Mother Nature.
好，他就告诉你了 This colorful light show 这个灯光这种像灯光秀一样的感觉呢 wasn't created using technology 可不是靠着科技去创造出来的灯光秀哦。然后这个地方 though 是不过的意思，不过你看到这个景象不是科技造成的灯光秀 It's the Aurora Borealis 就是我们刚刚讲的北极光 A mysterious gift from Mother Nature 也就是我们这个 Mother Nature 就是指地球大地之母给我们的一个特殊的礼物。
Now, O-U-G-H has a few pronunciations 有几个发音 in English and it's very hard to know which one is correct. You should write long O above O-U-G-H in though.
Though 这个地方 th 的话是发 z 对不对？然后 O-U-G-H 这边你把它整个画起来，然后上面写一个 O 一个长音的 O 它就会念成 though 但是 O-U-G-H 这样的拼字在其他字里头可能会有不同的发音哦。
So for example, we can say fight, fought, F-O-U-G-H-T, fought.
像是对抗 fight 的过去式是 fought 这个时候是不是 R 的声音？
Then we can also say through, T-H-R-O-U-G-H, through.
这时候就会变成 oo 的这个声音 through OK 这时候声音就变了。
长双 O 那个 moon， and then 你没有 th 的话，就留下来那个 rough，就是 rough。
这时候它的母音变成rough，然后这个 gh 要发 f 的声音，所以你看变化真的是很多。
That's right. Always write down your OUGH sounds because it's really, really tricky. Let's get ready to take a quick break. All right, let's start paragraph 2. But before we start to read, there are 11 difficult words in this paragraph. It's easy to understand when you know the vocabulary. So let's practice it first. Number 1, scientific.
Scientific 啊，这个是科学的。
不要说 scientific， 没有那个 s 的发音。Number 2, an aurora.
And aurora 当然就指极光咯。
Number 3, natural.
Natural 当然是指自然的意思。
Number 4, natural phenomenon.
Natural phenomenon 这个词就比较难了，待会你会看到 phenomenon 指的是现象 ，natural phenomenon 指的是自然现象。
Number 5, solar wind.
Solar wind 指的是太阳风。
Particles.
Particles 指的是粒子，一个一个的粒子。
Number 7, atmosphere.
Atmosphere 一般来讲的时候是指气氛，但是在这个 context， 在这个上下文里头指的是大气层。
Number 8 is energy.Energy
当然指的是能量咯。
Number 9, atoms.
Atoms 指的是原子。
Number 10, oxygen.
Oxygen 每天要呼吸的氧气。
And lastly, nitrogen.
Nitrogen 就是指氮气。
Get your highlighters ready. These are difficult words. It'll help you write down the Chinese too. Let's get ready. The name Aurora Borealis comes from the ancient world.
好，在第二段第一句话讲到说了，这个名字，这 the name Aurora Borealis 这个名字呢 comes from the ancient world， 就是在来自于古代的这个世界就有这个名字咯。
The C 发 CH, write that down. This is ancient, 不是 ancient. Our next sentence says, Aurora was the Roman goddess of the dawn.
好，现在告诉你 Aurora 到底是什么名字呢？他说 was the Roman goddess of the dawn. Dawn 指的是黎明，好，就是天刚快要亮的那个时候。The goddess, the Roman goddess， 罗马的这个女神是黎明女神，她的名字就叫做 Aurora.
Now let's practice the opposite. We know dawn, the sun comes up. When the sun goes down, it's called dusk. D-U-S-K. Write that above dawn.
这个 D-U-S-K 就是 dusk， 就是那个黄昏这个黄昏天要快要暗下来，好开始日落的时候，所以有时候你会听到人家讲 from dawn to dusk， 它有一个压头韵的效果，都是 D 开头的嘛，就是从黎明到这个黄昏，这样 from dawn to dusk.
Now you already know this, but maybe you're not thinking of it. Goddess. The word ESS means it's a woman. You know this because actress and waitress and princess. These are all words to talk about women doing some jobs.
没错，在这里的话 goddess 当然指的是女神，这种 ESS 在其他老师刚刚提到这些字里头都有代表这个女性的意思，像 actress, waitress 等等。
Our next sentence says, Boreas, 不是 Borealis. Boreas was a Greek god who controlled the northern winds.
好，接下来呢，他又提到 Boreas， 好，就是这个另外一个神的名字 was a Greek god， 是希腊的神 who controlled the northern winds。啊，这个地方的话，你可以看到 who 就是代表说他后面的形容词子句说他是负责掌管什么的，他是掌管的 northern winds， 就是北方的这种风，他是负责掌管这个东西。
Get ready for that vocabulary. Here it comes. In scientific terms, an aurora is a natural phenomenon.
好，所以接下来我们就看到第一个，我们刚刚稍微先预告的一些词汇，对不对？第一个就是 scientific， 在这个 scientific 在科学里的这个词汇里头，专业词汇里头呢 ，an aurora is a natural phenomenon。Natural phenomenon 指的就是自然现象，极光就是一种自然现象。
Remember, don't say scientific. scientific 这个没有 science 的这位 s 发音，你说是没有那个 s 加 tific. That's it makes it an adjective. Our next sentence says, it happens, Aurora Borealis happens when solar wind particles in space crash into gases in Earth's atmosphere.
好，在这边的话，我们先在这边停一下，先看一下这里头有好多东西哦。It happens when 当什么东西后面这个发生的时候，它就会产生了。When 后面讲到 solar wind particles 指的是太阳风的这个粒子，怎么样 ？In space 是在太空中的太阳风的粒子，一旦 crash into gases in Earth's atmosphere 指的是就是地球上面这个大气层里头有很多的一些气体嘛，太阳风粒子撞到这些地球大气层的粒子的时候呢，它就会产生一个这样的东西。
which results in light energy.
好 ，which results in 就是指导致、产生的意思，会产生后面这个 light energy 会产生光能。
So result really just kind of means makes. So above result, I wrote M-A-K-E-S. It makes light energy.
在这里的话，你把这个 results in 也可以把它圈起来，上面写一个 makes， 就是指产生、制作出来后面这东西。提到光能，就想到那个 lightsaber， 那种感觉就会看不同颜色，有没有？真的会很有趣，可以加深你的印象哦。
I remember in chemistry class in high school, we would have we'd burn it, look at the color, and we had to kind of decide what chemical it was.
Yeah, 没错，就是烧了之后，你发现什么颜色，再去决定说，哦，这大概是什么化学物质。
This is green, that's blue, this is purple.
会有不一样的颜色，所以太阳风粒子撞到这些大气层里面的这些气体的时候，也会产生不同的颜色，这也是理所当然的。
Our next sentence says, the colors produced depend on the atoms in the air.
好，所以接下来这边讲了 ，the colors produced， 在这边注意一下是名词跟 VPP 的关系。The colors which are produced 的简写把 which are 拿掉，变成制造出来这些颜色呢，要去看 depend on the atoms in the air， 要去看，就要去凭借着说，到底这个空气里面是什么样子的原子，就会产生出什么样的颜色。就像老师刚刚讲到，看到颜色去判断是不同的化学物质是一样的道理。
Oxygen atoms create brown and red lights.
好，他现在告诉你了，如果是氧的话呢，氧气的氧 ，oxygen atoms， 氧原子的话呢，它就会产生 brown and red lights， 还有一点咖啡色、红色这种光线。
You totally know this because when things rust, they turn like a red brown.
没错，你可以知道说，今天如果说那个氧化了之后会产生一点那种类似像氧化那种颜色，不就是咖啡色的吗？
That's the same idea. Our next sentence says, nitrogen atoms will make blue or purple lights.
OK， 如果是氮原子在空气中的话，会怎么样呢 ？Will make blue and purple lights or purple lights， 它会产生蓝色或是紫色的光线。
If atoms are close to the ground, the lights are often green.
好，如果说今天这个原子是比较靠近这个地面的话，好 ，the lights are often green， 你会看到绿色的光。
Now, to me, the green lights seem to be the most common. The one, when I think Aurora Borealis, I think green lights. I had a friend recently go see these, and they had green lights. I don't know if a lot of colors are very rare, but I seem to see green the most.
Yeah， 我也是在脑中看到极光，我第一个想到是绿色那种很魔幻，有点甚至有点鬼魅的那种光线。
Yeah, and it's funny because in a place like Taiwan, it's pretty small and there's a lot of people. So when you look at the night sky, it's hard to see any stars, let alone something as crazy and as big as the Aurora Borealis.
真的，在台湾的话比较没有机会看到极光，只能看到有的时候没有光害的时候，偶尔看到一些星星这样。
But to be fair, the most beautiful sky I've ever seen in my whole life was on Green Island when you leave the little town and like way behind the mountain. It's very dark and the sky was just so beautiful, filled with stars. I had never seen so many stars in my life.
老师刚刚讲说，平心而论 ，to be fair， 他讲说他看过最美的夜空呢是在绿岛。绿岛的时候，那时候光害很少，所以他可以看到满布星斗的这种夜晚。
I was riding my motorcycle. It's very dark. There's no lights, and I just wanted to look at the sky.
Oh, be careful.
Fall in the ocean. All right, let's get ready to take a quick break. Welcome back to Enjoy English School. Let's start our final paragraph. Ancient people had different myths about the Aurora Borealis.
好，最后一段的第一句话说 ，Ancient people had different myths about the Aurora Borealis。这个地方特别注意一下 myth。老师刚刚念的非常清楚 ，th 本来是发 th， 但是 s 的时候它会发 th， 它会变成是很快。但是大部分人在念的时候，可能就是听到一个 th 的声音就过去了哈。所以他是说，古代人呢有不同的这个神话来去解释这样子的一个现象。哇，就看到这种北极光，你会想说啊，这应该是有故事、有神话去解释这件事的吧
That's exactly right. In fact, a myth is a story that explains our world without using scientific facts.
所谓的神话就是没有去用科学实证去解释某些现象，我们就用自己的想象力跟自己的逻辑去告诉人家说为什么会发生这样的事情。就像以前小的时候，像天狗食月在讲这个日食，对不对？或者是月食的时候，就有这样的故事，这就是一个 myth。
Finnish people called the lights foxfires because they thought they resembled electric foxes running across the sky.
好，接下来就讲了 Finnish people call the lights foxfires. 好 ，Finnish people 就是指芬兰人啊 ，people in Finland. 好，他们讲说会有这种光啊，就叫做 foxfires， 就是狐之火，狐狸的火焰。好 ，because they thought they resembled electric foxes running across the sky， 所以可能在当地有所谓的这种 electric foxes 那种电光狐狸之类的，跑得很快，然后一下子看过去就不见了，所以他们感觉上这种北极光的感觉 resembled 就是看起来 look like something。这边的话 resemble 直接后面接东西，好，它是个及物动词，就很像这种电光狐狸一样穿过这个夜空那种感觉，所以他们就叫做这种北极光叫做 foxfires。
In Greenland, the lights were considered holy.
Okay, in Greenland, 在格陵兰呢这个国家里头 ，the lights were considered holy. Holy 的意思就是指非常神圣的，他们觉得这种北极光出现的时候是一种非常神圣的一个现象。
Now you know the word holy because you know the word holiday. So 没有 y 就是加 i. DAY holiday 跟 holy 是有关系。
哦，原来如此，所以 holiday 这个字其实把这个 day 去掉 ，i 改成 y 的时候就变成 holy， 就是神圣的意思。这跟假日也是有关系的一个字哦。
People believed they were the souls of dead children playing in the sky.
好，最后他就讲了 ，people believed。人们都在格陵兰的人们都相信说 ，they were the souls of dead children playing in the sky。它就是很像小朋友，如果说提早夭折了，或者是今天没有办法活到后面，很早就死掉了，他们呢就在天空中玩耍的这些灵魂。小朋友的灵魂就是北极光。
Now this sounds kind of scary to us, but we want to think from what people were thinking about in the past. Don't forget, most people died before they were 10 years old in the past.
哦，所以在以前的话，可能死亡率比较高的时候呢，很多人他活不过10岁就死掉喽。
Parents would have to have much larger families than today because they knew some children were going to die.
没错，所以他们就像我们以前早期一样，很多这个父母都会生多一点孩子，因为有的孩子可能没有办法活到成年就夭折了嘛，所以说到后来的话会发生这样的现象。
And even though it was normal for children to die, it still hurt the mom and the dad.
所以一旦小朋友如果夭折了、死亡了，那父母的心情还是会很难过的。
So seeing the souls of their dead children playing happily helped bring them comfort.
哦，所以说，如果你跟他讲说，你看看天上的孩子，这些你夭折的孩子在天上玩耍着呢，或许这可以带来这些父母在心中有一点点安慰的感觉。
Let's get ready for vocabulary review. Let's get right into vocabulary review. We got a lot of them. Number 1, Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis 就是我们今天讲的主题 The Northern Lights 北极光。
Number 2, Mother Nature.
Mother Nature 就是大地之母。
Number 3, Ancient.
Ancient 就是指古代的。
Number 4, Particles.
Particles 就是指粒子。
Number 5, Atmosphere.
Atmosphere 要看上下文，这边的话指的是大气层，但平常的时候指的是气氛。
Number 6, Atoms.
Atoms 指的是原子。
Number 7, Oxygen.
Oxygen 每天要呼吸的氧气。
Number 8, Nitrogen.
Nitrogen 氮气。
Number 9, Myths.
Myths 就是神话的意思。
And finally, number 10, Holy.
Holy 指的是神圣的。
All right, that is it for today, but we will be back with day 2 of Aurora Borealis tomorrow. I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Antony.
We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
第12页，行遍天下，如梦似幻的大自然灯光秀，极光。
Aurora Borealis. On dark evenings, people near the North Pole can witness an amazing sight. They can look up and see red, green, purple, and yellow lights flashing in the night sky. This colorful light show wasn't created using technology, though. It's the Aurora Borealis, a mysterious gift from Mother Nature. The name Aurora Borealis comes from the ancient world. Aurora was the Roman goddess of the dawn. Boreas was a Greek god who controlled the northern winds. In scientific terms, an aurora is a natural phenomenon. It happens when solar wind particles in space crash into gases in Earth's atmosphere, which results in light energy. The colors produced depend on the atoms in the air. Oxygen atoms create brown and red lights. Nitrogen atoms will make blue or purple lights. If atoms are close to the ground, the lights are often green. Ancient people had different myths about the Aurora Borealis. Finnish people called the lights foxfires because they thought they resembled electric foxes running across the sky. In Greenland, the lights were considered holy. People believed they were the souls of dead children playing in the sky.